Hello, hello, hello. I'm Andrea Stevens,
And I'm Jeanette Mejias, and we are Web's Women.
where exposure brings strength. Hello, we are episode 78. I got it right this time.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did. Hey, Andrea, what's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I am digging that coffee mug. What does it say?
Happiness lies within
Oh, I
because
love
it
that.
does. Internal love, right?
Yeah,
Internal.
absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's such a great segue to our conversation today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love,
We're talking about what? Loving yourself first,
yeah, loving
right?
yourself first. I mean, we're just
Yeah.
coming off of Valentine's Day was yesterday. So
V-Day, V-Day, V-Day.
that's such a big thing for those who are, in relationships or not. Um,
Mm-hmm.
for the single ladies, it's Galentine's and
All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all
yeah,
the single ladies.
yes.
Put
And
your hands up.
for anybody who's new to our forum, you must understand Andrea loves to sing. So
And I'm terrible.
no, you're not. I love it. That's the energy that she brings to the mics. Singing. So yeah, but I think that go ahead.
do,
Go ahead, because I know you're waiting.
do you want to know the song that every Valentine's Day when I play? I play it every Valentine's Day. I have since I moved to Arizona in 2003, and I've probably played this song every year just to make me laugh. Even when I was married, I did
Oh God.
every year. Yeah, every year. Yeah,
Which
every year.
is which is
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. I play my part, but you play your game every single year. Every
oh
single
well,
year. I
let me
play
tell
it
you.
and I dance around. And you know what? It makes me happy.
Oh, well, listen, whatever
Little Bon Jovi.
strikes your happiness chord, and hey, who can't get excited behind a Jersey boy, Bon Jovi? So
Right? Right?
yeah,
And when I play it for my friends on that day, they laugh. Everybody thinks it's funny. It is funny.
yeah, that is funny,
You know?
especially because of the lyrics. But yeah, so I think that I love that there is a day that celebrates love. But I think that love, to your credit on the love, self-love really lies with the happiness within, like you have on your coffee mug, right? You have
Yeah.
to be happy in order. You can't love anyone if you don't have happiness, if inside of you,
Exactly. If you are
right?
not happy, yes. If you're not happy with yourself, you can never be happy with someone else. So you're always chasing that happiness with somebody, but it will never be there if it
Right.
isn't within first. I mean, and so I think that last year I posted a video about loving me, right? Like loving
Yeah.
your, I think I think I did a video because I did a lot of self-care that day last year.
Yes, I do
It was,
remember that.
remember I was, yeah, I
Yes.
think I might have drank way too much wine inside the sauna, which was not good for me.
And
But
in the hot tub too, weren't
right.
you?
I think the video
Hot
that I
tub.
had, no, I think the video that I had was like, I think it had a wine, I think I had my wine glass and bottle in the sauna and I drank too much in that heat because I did not feel good. Like that night, I did not feel good, but it was self-care day, you know? I mean, this year,
How
this year
important.
working and stuff, you just kind of, I didn't really pay attention to it. Like last year, I wasn't working for another company. I was working for myself. So,
Right.
you know,
But how
but
important do you feel that is? I mean, taking that time to replenish and give yourself that kind of attention.
I think, okay, I'm not a fan of Valentine's Day. I'm just not because I feel like if I love someone, I love them all year round. I do things for them all year round. I do something every day to
Yes.
try to I do. You try every day to do something that's going to make the other person happy, right?
Yeah.
And bring that love and happiness, respect, all of that is a daily thing. Like it's not, so for me, like, I don't know. I'm like, whatever. I think it's not a big deal for me. I would rather see somebody do something for me outside of that day than that day just because it's that day. So I think, I don't know. I just don't, I'm not a fan.
Okay.
I'm not a fan, which is probably why I sing the Bon Jovi song every single year.
Yes, we, I think we realized that when you started off chiming and singing.
Yeah,
We
well,
do love a bad name.
hey, give love a bad name. Yeah. I mean, and everybody can relate.
I think,
Sometime in their life, everybody can relate
listen,
to that.
I think that that's with anything, right? So I feel like for those who, you know, are married and their wedding anniversary comes up, right?
Mhm.
And they do whatever they do to celebrate their love, but
Yeah.
right, your love should be celebrated every day, right? So I look
Yeah.
at it in that context as well. But I
Yeah.
think Valentine's, of course, is so hyped up because it starts even with our kids. I mean, I remember my kids wanting to give little Valentine's Day cards to their friends,
Mhm.
in like kindergarten and first,
Right.
like I'm like, what? Like, it starts so early with
Yeah.
the whole like be my Valentine, and
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's very cute. But anyhow,
I mean, for the kids, it's cute.
I
You
think
know
it
what
is.
I mean? I think, but I don't know. I'm just not, I've never really been a huge fan of the day of
Yeah,
Valentine's Day. And I feel like that loving yourself first, like that's the first thing I think, even like if I wake up and I'm like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, I feel like, um, I think about the people that I love, right? And like how much care is there and how much love is there for each
yeah.
individual person in my life, right? And I think about that, but I think the only reason I can give what I give to people is because I'm comfortable in my own skin. I am happy with who I am. I don't give a shit what anybody else thinks. I don't care who judges me. Like, I just don't. I don't care. I don't care if I'm doing something with someone because I choose to do something with someone. Like, I don't care who knows, who sees, who, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what people think. I just don't. And when I say that, I mean that to my core. Okay. So that's part of loving yourself. When you can be you and not worry about all these outside influences, that's loving yourself. And
And
most
also,
people
I think,
are worried about everybody else and what they think all the time. And if
but
you worry, you're not, you're doing because of who's looking at you. You're not doing for yourself. So how, if you don't do for yourself, how can you do for other people?
yeah, I mean, I think
I
I
just think there's a lot there. There's a lot there with self-love. It's not, it's, do you know what I'm saying? I think it's not just self-care and to getting in a hot tub or getting in my sauna or writing down all the things I write down and then burn them because I want to release that. And like all those things we've talked about in the past, right? I just think there's so much to your happiness within. And I think that you can't be happy within yourself if you're worried about everything else outside of yourself, if that
well, you
makes
have to
sense.
be, yeah, it does make sense. You have to be true to yourself. Um, but loving yourself is also, really comes with so many layers of love, right?
It does. It
Giving
does.
yourself that grace when you're making, you know, mistakes, whatever what that looks like. I mean, we're lifelong learners, right? So in
Right.
life, we don't stop learning, right? And so I love that you touch upon the comfortability of being in your skin to say, well,
Yeah.
my self, because self-love, I feel is very different for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And people have a different way to identify with how they love themselves.
How they love themselves.
Person,
Yeah.
yeah, a
Yeah.
person may say the way I love on myself is this practice, or these are my beliefs. And then we know what your beliefs are.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't think
But
there's
you know,
right or wrong, but I think
yeah.
people need to have an awareness, or folks need to be more aware to really take care of their selves,
Mm-hmm.
because we operate, and I love to hear what you think about this. I feel that we operate on a constant on button. Like going to the next thing. Oh, let me do this, do that, I'm gonna do this, do
You're
that.
chasing. You're
And-
constantly chasing.
Right,
Yeah.
and like, where is there, what did you do for you? Whatever,
Mhm.
you,
Whatever
whatever.
that is.
Right.
I also think your self-care is protecting your energy.
Oh,
You
yes,
know, you got to protect your energy and you can't,
100%.
you know, so some people, and here's the thing, back to the love and the Valentine's, people are going to love you. People are not going to love you. It just is what it is. Right. But if
you
you
can
love
love you.
yourself, you don't give a crap, huh?
But you can love you.
Right.
Love
But
yourself, right?
if you love yourself and you don't care what anybody else thinks, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
then you
yeah.
care, you know what I mean? You look inward a little bit more. And, you know, I think just, oh, you know, I say it all the time, own your shit, you know? So if you realize, you look within yourself and you realize, okay, this is me, you know what I mean? I'm comfortable in my own skin, then own it. You know what I mean? Like, even though I have, you know, I'm loud. Okay. I say whatever the hell I want to say. Sometimes I say shit I should not say. I'll own that and say, okay, well, I probably shouldn't have done that or should, but I'm looking inside myself, like, why did I do that? Was I angry? Was I sad? Was I mad? Right. I'm looking at, we talk about energy. Like I'm talking about your own energy and what you give off, but also when you were talking about, what were you just talking about? See, this is the COVID brain. After 3 times, I lose my words.
That's
You
okay.
said something and it triggered me, and
I'm
now
a-
I don't
I'm-
remember.
I'm a long hauler, so I can relate.
I was
Loving
talking.
yourself.
It was about energy, and it was about oh shit.
Talking about, we're talking about loving ourselves, and we all have different definitions and practices of what that looks like, right? So you may do a certain way to embrace yourself love,
Mhm.
right? Loving on yourself and whatever those practices look like, where mine can look different. It doesn't matter as long as you pay attention, because the last thing that I noted was that we are constantly have the on button off. So
Yes, the go go go.
yes,
Yes, that's what
okay,
I was going to address. The go go
yeah,
go. So then your self love, when you talk about moving, you know, go 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 go, and you can't stop. That's like your mental, right? You need to take care of your mental state. That is self love, is taking care of your mental state, coming down and taking a breath and analyzing, right? So when
absolutely.
you, right? So when happiness lies within on my mug, looking inside and seeing, okay, mentally, am I where I'm, because we're never all in check financially, spiritually, physically, right? Mentally. We're not in check with all of those things all at once. One of them is typically screwed up at some point. They're never all in sync, I feel like, at the same time, right? The financial aspect is, you know, might be a little, you know, off the cuff on this end, but mentally you're in a good headspace. But financially, you know, but mentally and financially both kind of go hand in hand sometimes, right? So if you're off kilter with your finances, you're off kilter with your mental state, because you're constant, you're worried, right? You're
Yeah,
worried. So they're never all, I think you don't really have everything in check all the time, but owning where your problems are and where you're at, that's how you move forward. That's how you turn the page.
yeah.
That's
And
how you turn the page. When you can look inside yourself and realize what was right, what was wrong. And you don't have to tell people. Nobody needs to know. You don't have to tell the world what your issues are, you know what I mean? And why you did certain things, or why you can move in a certain direction faster than other people, right? Everybody moves at a different pace
absolutely,
all the time.
absolutely. And
But
it's supposed to be that way, right? We're not all supposed to be in the same way.
right,
We're not supposed to be all in the same frequency. We're all going to be at
right.
different levels of frequencies, because we're all, again, we're life learners, and we're
Mhm.
all walking in our same path. And so, having said that, when it comes to, you know, love, self-love, loving yourself first, it's about really creating an awareness and recognizing, you know what? I haven't done this in quite some time. I need to kind of like back up,
Mhm.
because I'm getting lost
Right.
in whatever that lost looks like. And then
Mhm.
we all have a built-in capacity to feel when we're losing something of ourselves
Right.
in whatever situation.
Mhm.
And we have the wherewithal to say, wait a minute, I need to just back up
Mhm.
because this is getting
Yeah.
a little, I'm recognizing that this is going another way. And
Right.
that, being aware and guarding you,
Mhm.
I mean, that is so important. And I think all of us have that in us. It's just a matter of making sure that you're being obedient to those feelings that come up
Right.
because
And accepting. It's acceptance.
right, not ignoring it.
Right.
Take
Just
the,
accept, right.
yeah,
Accept what the truth is, right? Accept the truth, accept reality, accept whatever is going on, whether it's emotional, whether it's something you've done, whether it's something you haven't done, whether it's taking care of certain things, whatever it is, just accept what it is,
yeah.
right? And that's the only way to move forward is accepting what it is.
Mhm,
You
absolutely.
know, you say in this, if you stay in the same space, doing the same things, I mean, that's the friggin' definition of insanity. So, eh, how do you move forward if you don't accept what it is?
Mm,
You know, whether you're doing it to yourself, whether somebody's doing something to you, whether you're doing something to someone else, whatever the case may be, as far as, you know what I'm saying? Like you know your space, your energy, your boundaries. We talk about this stuff all the time,
well, I
you
think
know?
it's very important that, you know, you are in alignment and make yourself a priority
Mhm.
every day.
Every day.
If it's for 10 minutes a day, because that's what keeps you, um, you know, you never want to be in a coast mode, like you're coasting in life. It
Mhm.
just keeps you in alignment. And it
Right.
really sets the boundaries not only for yourself, but for other things that take place surrounding in your life, whether it's work, family, relationships.
Mhm.
They know, you know
Yeah.
what? Mom is downstairs for like 15, 20 minutes.
Mhm.
We cannot go down there. She's doing
Yeah.
a thing, whatever that
Right.
thing is for me.
Yeah. I mean, and they always say, and it's true. I mean, we're both parents.
Yeah,
Parents have to take care of themselves or they can't take care of their children.
that's right. I mean,
And
it's a
my dad told me that
yes.
young when I first
Right.
was pregnant. I wouldn't, he wasn't even out yet. And my dad
Yeah.
was like, listen to me. You need to do this. You need to do this for you, you know, or else you
That's
can't take
very
care of him.
it's true, and it's very